So guys, today in this video we're going to be checking out the newest update in Vehicle Legends. As you guys can see, we got the Halloween event Toyota grip. I don't know what that is about, but we're going to go ahead and check that out. And it also says something about a Toyota grip garage in Vehicle Legends. I don't know what that is, but we're going to check it out. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get in the game and see what this update is all about. The best part is, or the part that we were waiting for, is actually the Halloween event. As you guys can see right here, it says Halloween event ends in 9 days, and it says right here, complete Halloween tasks to unlock limited time rewards. We got this wrap, we got this rim, and then we got this pumpkin reaper vehicle. As you guys can see, it looks very cool. So the first thing we need to do is actually complete 10 of any races. Before we actually get started, I want to do one more thing before we actually get started with the races. I want to check out the vehicles we got. So this is going to be the reward that we're going to get in this video. As you guys can see, this is how it looks like. We got this pumpkin vehicle. It has this horn thing on the top. It looks pretty cool, not gonna lie. Halloween team 750k. Here's the stats right here: speed 240 miles per hour, acceleration 1.85 seconds, braking 80%, handling 68%. Very nice. And right over there I can see that there's actually the Toyota grip movie or something. I don't know what that is. We might have to go ahead and check that out at the end, but first we're gonna go ahead and do the races to see what we need to do. Alright guys, so as you guys can see, I'm currently in the highway race with the boost truck. We're gonna go ahead and complete this. So I think what it's asking is you can just do like the same race 10 times and you guys will actually get that task completed. Hopefully it's like that and not like, oh, you have to complete like 10 different races, because if it's 10 different, it's gonna take a lot longer. Because with the highway race, it's basically like a straight line. You can complete it very easily. As you guys can see, complete 10 of any races. We have just gotten 1 out of 10, so we need to do this 9 more times, and then we should be actually done with this challenge. I think what I can actually do is just maybe, let's see, if I were to do the drag race 10 times or 9 times, I don't know if that would work. We're gonna see right now, because it's gonna be way easier. It's gonna take less time and all of that. The only thing we need to wait is actually for the race starting timer, and then in the race we have this timer right here, 5 to 1 seconds. Alright, so now the race started. Let's go ahead and just finish this real quick. Alright, that took about 3 seconds. Alright, perfect. Did that count? Okay, so it did count it. We just have to do 10 races. It doesn't matter if I do 10 races of the same race or just different ones. I'm just gonna do for the rest that remains. We're just gonna go ahead and do actually the drag race, because it's gonna be the easiest way to actually complete the challenge. As you guys can see, if I were to show you guys right now, if I were to go right here, we got 3 out of 10. Very nice. This is looking very good. We should be able to finish this within like 4 or 5 minutes. Let's see right now. Alright guys, so we're about to get in the race right now, and this is gonna be actually our last race that we do, because we're actually at 9 out of 10. So this race right here will actually make it 10 out of 10. As you guys can see, the message on the top: you have completed task, complete 10 races. And now if I were to go right here, as you guys can see, and we can press claim just like that. Perfect, you have received the pumpkin. Alright, and now the second task is drive 50 miles in any vehicle. So this is gonna be taking, I don't know, maybe 10 minutes to actually complete, but we are gonna go ahead and do this. So I don't know if that's it pretty much, because I feel like this was way too easy. The first task, which was just doing 10 races, that was very easy. The second task was just driving 50 miles that we're doing right now. As you guys can see, it's going up as we go. And then this one right here, the pumpkin reaper vehicle that we need to actually claim. I don't know if there's gonna be like a pumpkin find, or like, I don't know, mysterious potion find, something like that. I don't know if that's gonna be it for the last one, because I mean right now we're just doing very easy tasks, and I thought there would be like a pumpkin find locations we need to actually look for and find like the items. But if it's this easy, I don't know, it's kind of let down at this point, because I thought it was like a lot more fun than this. We just have to do like simple tasks and stuff like that. As you guys can see, we're actually about to hit 10 miles. So once we actually hit 50, I'll let you guys know, and then we're gonna go ahead and move on to the next task. Alright guys, so as you guys can see, I've just received the badge. I don't know if you guys saw it, but on the top it said that I've actually drove 50 miles. And as you guys can see in the menu of the Halloween event, it says 50 out of 50. I've driven 50 miles. You can go ahead and press claim. Alright, there we go. So now what it says is 520 pumpkins around the map. Alright, so this is what I was actually waiting for. This is going to be the 20 locations pumpkin find. We're gonna find all the pumpkins right now. Alright, so I think what I'm gonna do first is actually check out this area right here. As you guys can see, I just want to know how the first pumpkin looks like, and then once we do, then it should be pretty easy to actually find the rest. Let's go ahead and see. Okay, so I actually see a first pumpkin right over here, actually at the boat shop. This is how it looks like. It looks pretty cool. Let's go ahead and get this. As you guys can see right here, this is gonna be our first pumpkin. All right, so I quickly had to go ahead and take a picture, but as you guys can see, it says you found 1 out of 20 pumpkins. All right, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and use the bullet because the boost truck is way too fast. It's gonna be actually very hard to look around with that. So as you guys can see, does it show like the different pumpkins or what? Okay, so it just says 20 pumpkins. We just have to find that. Okay, the map is also very big, so you guys can't forget that, because in the old map it was a lot easier to actually find all of the locations, but in the new map it's a little bit more tricky because we got more space to actually cover, so it might take us longer. But you know what, I think it's actually time to pull out the jet. This right here is going to be the reason why you will actually find all of them very fast. Okay, so I actually see another pumpkin right over there, as you guys can see. All right, so this is going to be the second pumpkin. All right, there we go. 2 out of 20, perfect. And as you guys can see, we're looking at a lot of things right now. It's good. All right, so I want to see if there's anything in the parking garage. Okay, nothing. Maybe this one right here, as you guys can see. Is there gonna be anything here? Nope. Okay, maybe inside, who knows. It's always good to check. All right, there we go. We have to go extremely low because we have to actually go down here. We don't want to crash or anything like that, so you have to go extremely low. There we go. I don't see anything right now, as you guys can see. Looks clear to me. Okay, so I just found one over here. This is gonna be where the parking garage is, or the penthouse garage. This is the construction area, as you guys can see. There we go. We got 3 out of 20. Is there gonna be anything here? Okay, so I see one in the distance where the cargo area is right now. We're just gonna go ahead and go to the next location right now, as you guys can see. Is there gonna be anything on this highway? Nope. Okay, so I don't see anything. Okay, let's go ahead and go over here. As you guys can see, in this cargo area, you can see that there's actually this pumpkin, so that's 4 out of 20, perfect. I want to see if there's anything here. It doesn't look like there's going to be anything here. Okay, so we also got this racetrack, which is I think the circuit race. Okay, is there going to be anything here? Okay, I see one right here in the circuit track. You guys can see there's one right here, so that's going to be 5 out of 20. Okay, so we got 15 more to go. That's low-key a lot, but let's see if we can find any more in this area. But now we're going to be actually, let's see. So I actually just saw one right over here, as you guys can see, behind actually the barn. If you guys actually come to this barn, behind it right over here, we can just go ahead and go down. That's 6 out of 20. Okay, so now let me see, is there gonna be anything around this like pond type of thing? But just like this, as you guys can see, if you can just go ahead and check this out. Okay, so I actually see this pumpkin right over here, just like this, in the desert area. I don't know if we should go to the desert now or later, but we actually just found one, so that could mean that there's more pumpkins in this area. Okay, I see another one right over here. We're gonna quickly get this, and I also saw one up there. I think that's what it was. Okay, so that's gonna be 8 out of 20 pumpkins. All right, I want to check this area out real quick to see if there's anything behind these things. All right, nothing here. Maybe underneath this ramp. Okay, nothing there. And now we got this little spot right here for actually the tropical dash race. Is there anything on this? Oh, maybe at this airport. Who knows? There could be actually something here. Oh, I just saw one. Let's go ahead and claim this. As you guys can see, at this runway, when you're actually landing, right over here, we can actually see one very close to the races area. If I were to actually go right there, as you guys can see, I spotted that very well when I was actually over there when I first came. So that's gonna be 10 out of 20 pumpkins. All right, we got 10 more to find, so 50% of the way done. All right, so we have to slow down because I don't know why we're going so fast, but okay. So I just spotted another one actually at the mountains, as you guys can see. We're gonna get down here, get this one. Okay, that's gonna be 11. All right, in the tunnel, I actually see another one. We're gonna go ahead and get this, as you guys can see. Okay, so you might actually crash and miss it. So I'm just gonna quickly get out of the jet, and just like that, we got 12 out of 20. Is there anything here? Okay, so I just spotted a pumpkin. Is there gonna be any more at the end, at the start? Let me see. Okay, so there's nothing here so far. All right, there we go. Wait, is that another one? I don't know. On this side, there's actually another one. We're gonna go ahead and claim this right now. Okay, where is it? It was here somewhere. All right, there we go. I just saw it right now. We're gonna get down just like this. Okay, and now we're gonna go ahead and claim this. Okay, there we go. Oh, I just missed it. Okay, never mind. We got 13 out of 20. So now that leaves us with, I think, around, let me think, what's that? Okay, so that's about maybe 7-8 left. Okay, we're gonna find those right now. I see one right here on this bridge on the highway underneath this pink, I don't know, what is that, like a light post or something? Why did I just miss it? Okay, so we need to go ahead and get out and actually claim this one. That's gonna be 14. So now we got 6 more to go. Let's go ahead and find these 6 more. All right, so let's see. Okay, I see one right over here on actually the drag race track or drag strip. Okay, so that's gonna be 15. We got 5 more to find. All right, let's go ahead and check out these houses real quick and see what we got. Okay, there's one right over here, as you guys can see when you actually enter it. There we go. We got 16 out of 20, and now we got 4 more to find. Let's see where these last 4 are. Let me see. Okay, so I just see another one right over here. We're gonna go ahead and get this one. Why did I just miss it again? Are you serious? Okay, so that's gonna be 18, I'm pretty sure. Oh, never mind, 17. We're just looking for 3 more. It shouldn't be too hard. Is that one I just saw? Okay, there's one actually right over here in this dock type of thing. We're gonna go ahead and claim this. There we go. Oh my goodness, I just found one right over here. As you guys can see, these rainbow rocks stacked up on top of each other. There's gonna be one right here, so that's gonna be 19. And now we need to find one more. Let's go ahead and see where this last one is. So we're finally done with this actually finding hunt type of thing we're doing. Okay, so there's nothing here. Maybe this bridge right over here, who knows? I think I might actually have, oh, never mind, I just found the last one right over here. As you guys can see, I thought it was in the parking garage, but I've just found the 20th pumpkin right over here on this bridge close to the cargo area. I don't know how I missed it, but I've just found all of the 20 pumpkins. But yeah, I think that's gonna be pretty much it for this video though. Make sure to like and subscribe, comment down below what other videos you guys would like to see. And here's your vehicle right here. Once you actually find all of the 20 pumpkins, this is the vehicle you will get. Let me quickly actually change the color to actually a bright color just like that. Yeah, I guess that's gonna be pretty much it. I'm out.